let's try to figure out what each team's game plan is.
Yeah, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth, right? So the 49ers start with the home team. For me, it is absolutely what they've told us they are all year long, that they are a run-first team that needs to get the run game going and not necessarily huge chunk plays. It's just got to be consistent, grind it out, 4+ yards per carry. Don't stop running the ball. Try to get to 30, 35, ideal goal, 40 freaking carries in this thing, and then attack the middle of the field, which is the area of weakness for the Rams, and do it consistently on 3rd and medium, 3rd and short. Don't get yourself into those very terrible 3rd and long situations, because the Rams are built for that. They are built to get after the passer. They're built to pin their ears back. And as we saw from the 49ers' right side of the offensive line, a bit suspect when in obvious passing situations against Green Bay.
That's funny you went straight to the offense. All I'm going to say with the offense is don't turn the ball over twice. Like, can you just keep it to 1, please? 1. I'm going straight to the defense. I don't expect much from the Niners offense anymore. They just got like 18 points per game right now in the playoffs, 4.8. I mean, quarterback's hurt. He's limiting everything.
No doubt.
That's how Kyle wants to play right now. Fine. I'm going to the defense. They definitely have the formula to beat this team. You got to play your safeties back, 2 deep safeties. Don't blitz. Don't be aggressive. Be very conservative on defense, because you don't need to blitz to get pressure on Matthew Stafford. You don't need to blitz to keep him in the pocket. He's not going anywhere. If you give him single high safeties, he will take his shots. You don't want him to take shots. If you play 2 deep safeties, he'll get impatient and take shots, and you'll pick him off. If you blitz, he's got one of the best quarterback ratings in the league against the blitz. But the Niners know this. I mean, D'Amico knows they did this. They've done this. They did this 3 weeks ago. They know, but just don't switch it up for the sake of switching it up. You know, make Matthew Stafford take what you're giving him, and he won't.
And they've had success in getting home with 4. That's a critical component. You hit on it. Matthew Stafford is great at making defenses pay when they blitz him. The 49ers are great at getting to him without having to blitz. That's got to continue in this one.
Now, I'm sure there'd be a great, save it. You always want that K'Wan Williams blitz. You want to blitz here and there for a key play maybe at the end, but it's not what you're going to live on. You'll die on it. So I think they said the last time they played, they blitzed 14% of the time. That's fine. Something like that. 14, less than 20. You don't need to do it very much, just to surprise them, just as a screwball when they least expect it. Otherwise, if Matthew Stafford sees it coming, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. I don't trust any of your DBs one-on-one against these receivers. So give them help, stay back. A lot of people in coverage. You'll win.
Amen to that.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to our comments. No, already got you. You were still shaking his head. Mason says, is this house money, or did a 3-5 start skew our perspective on what should have been a Super Bowl team all along? I love this question. What do you think?
Is this house money, or did a 3-5 start skew our perspective on what this team should have been a Super Bowl?
I lean toward that. To me, the reason this team was 3-5, I still can't get over why this team was 3-5. Never should have been 3-5.
I mean, if you go back and look at the tape, before the season started, I was heavy on the 49ers. I viewed this as a very deep team. I viewed this as a very talented team, and I was distraught to believe that I had made a mistake when we got to 3-5. I thought to myself, where did I F up? Like, where was my research off? Where did I overestimate this team? And then it turned out, no, it was just a weird set of circumstances. The 49ers shooting themselves in the foot continually, not getting their crap together. And finally, they started to. And it was sort of stalls and starts at first. But now they're really rolling. And they've showed us that they are who I thought they were at the beginning of the season. They are a very talented team. They are a well-coached team. And they can compete with anybody in this league.
All right, well, there's some weird things going on earlier in the year, like the Brandon Ayuk doghouse.
The doghouse.
That was totally. I mean, they were throwing in Mohamed Sanu and Travis Benjamin. That was unnecessary. Little things like that where they weren't quite playing their best players and giving themselves the best chance to win. Also, like, something happened with their defense. I don't know what was going on. Like, it wasn't a great defense the first half of the year, and it all culminated with them giving up 31 points to Colt McCoy. Now, Warden Tart didn't play that game, but still, Bosa did. I mean, a lot of their freaking starters played in that game, and they got eviscerated by Colt McCoy. And I don't know what that did, but since then, that defense has gone from good to outrageously fantastic. And it's not just that they like shut down the run; it's hard to pass on them, and they sack the quarterback. Turnovers, these takeaways. They say like they come in bunches. You can't count on them. The Niners seem to be able to count on them, and when they get the turnover, they usually win.
I think it's a strategy, a game plan that generates the turnovers. I think it's all interconnected. You mentioned the ability to stop the run. When you make a team one-dimensional, that increases your chances of being able to force those turnovers substantially because your defensive line is now getting after the quarterback in a way that you can't when a team is successfully running against you, and that pressure generates those turnovers.